To say like the whole art prize thing, I got to win art prize before my nana passed, and that was she got to see that living. I remember she texted me, she posted about that, like just so proud, and it's like to work on something so much, and like put all your time into something, right? Because my family supported, but it kind of took a little bit. Because when you start rap, you tell your parent, "Oh yeah, I want to rap." Like, man, if my son tells me I want to rap, I'm like, oh, hell no.
For sure.
You got to put in the work for that. My dad, a musician, so it's like he put in the work for decades. So he knows, like, this industry, like, you got to be about it. You can't just say, like, oh, I want to do it. So I didn't tell him for a minute. It's like, nah, I want to show him. So, eventually he found out, but, you can listen to States of Mind. He supported, but it's like, man, you got to. There's also real life situations you got to take care of. Like my dad, he has a whole family. He had offers in the table back in the day, but he's like, man, I got to put my family first. So that keeps me in mind where it's like going back to this. I rap, I do music. That's my passion.
Yo.
So, man, y'all see what we on. Y'all see where we at. This is crazy.
Yeah, Sarski.
Ain't no lengths we won't go to bring y'all the best content out here on the net, man.
10 out of 10 times, bro.
Man, I'm your boy Chase. That's my brother Lus over there.
Sarski, also Loso.
And in the middle, we got D L SONNNY.
What's good, y'all? Sonny Ski.
Sarski,
What's up
man.
with y'all, man?
Chilling, man. How you doing today, man?
Man, can't complain. Hot as hell,
man.
but shit.
Sorry we got you
Still chilling.
at your job, you know what I'm saying, on an off day.
Yep. No days off.
No days off, though, man.
No days off is right, man.
For sure.
So, risk takers, man. We're glad to have you here, brother. How you been doing? What's going on in life?
Man, just living regular life, trying to make it not regular.
For sure.
Just trying to break out of this phase,
100. Well, we already started off with who are you? How we get here today, man? Tell us what you do, what you about, what you here for.
Oh, man, Sonny Ski. I'm an MC. I'm here from Grand Rapids, Michigan, South Side to be specific. But, man, I just...
Southside.
Shout out to the South Side, for sure.
Oh, yes, sir. But, I just came up rapping, doing my thing a little bit. Now we here. If y'all don't know, I also got my CDL. A lot of people be saying, like, get your CDL, quit rapping. I kept rapping.
Both.
I kept rapping.
Then both.
Still didn't quit, but, that's what I'm about, man. I'm like, you know what? I live a regular life. A lot of these rappers do. But you're not going to see them talk about it.
For sure.
They want to wear their best fit all the time. Like, come on, bro.
For sure.
You don't wear that all that time.
Okay.
So, I'm trying, you see my focus, my daily, my bucket, some would call it. My Mema's focus. And you got my truck right here. So, yeah, man.
No cap, man. I mean, right into it, though, man. Marketing, bro. You are a master marketer. Without the big label behind you, you kind of put together a lot of, I would say, sorcery. Because I'll watch one of your videos. I'll be just chilling watching one of your videos, and it get 30 seconds in, I feel like I'm watching an ad now.
Hey, man. Appreciate that,
For sure. So tell me about that process. Is that something that was taught, something that, you picked up on your own?
Now, you can't teach creativity.
Sure.
So me, it's like, I'm a weird dude. I think about shit just weird. And it's like a lot of people care too much. Me, I don't care at all. And that could be a problem, but it all could be a gift.
100%.
So for me, it's like, all right, I got my CDL and shit like that. How can I make this into like, how do I join this with the music?
For sure.
That's the thing. People are fans of who you are as a person now. It ain't just the music. So who are you outside of the music? Me, it's like, how do I put who I am outside of my music in my music? So that goes to advertising. I'll be dropping like clips of me in the truck with a fake trainer and shit like that. And it's like, first day on the road, you asking all these questions, all this shit. That shit that really happens. So it's like, how can I make stuff that really happens into an ad? People relate to that. So it's like,
it's also very entertaining too. If I wasn't in the space, I would view that as, oh man, this motherfucker just going crazy, funny video. But I recognize, marketing and ad space and all that kind of stuff. But
appreciate it, bro. Because that's what I live by, man. It's like it's gotta be entertaining or educated.
For sure.
That's
if it ain't doing either, then it's like, what are we doing?
Gonna catch on.
What we doing, for sure.
And it's crazy what you said about trying to figure out how to put your life into everything you do, because I think that's a creative's biggest hurdle, really. They feel so weird being themselves on the camera. And it's like, you don't have to make it that deep. Like, what you love is what you love. It ain't everybody's not gonna like it. You just gotta accept that this is you, and you know God gonna bring you your tribe. You know what I'm saying? I think we all struggle. I know I struggle with that a lot still. Some days I'll be like, don't nobody want to hear it. Man, don't nobody. And it's just like, bro, you just gotta be you and put it out. So I love that.
And trust me, bro, it was the same with me. Like I was like, man, I can't be myself. I gotta kind of like, let me be the low key, like in the back, smooth dude. Man, I'm not a cool dude. I'm a fucking like, I'm a weird dude, bro. Like I'm not, like I'm quiet to myself. Don't get me wrong. But it's like I never been to like the too cool for school dude. Like it's like, man, I be doing wild shit. So it's like even like the truck that passed by. Hey man, I pray I don't have to hear from this. But it's like,
hey, I ain't gonna say I saw you look like.
Fingers crossed, man.
I'm behind the truck. I said. But it's like even my dispatch know I rap. So it's like I'm not playing any character. It's like as I got older, I'm just like, bro, what am I trying to be this figure for? I'm gonna just be myself. And then, if I blow up or something, come of that, someone can't be like, he working 9 to 5. He do this. How you can't expose me if that's what I put out. You know?
100%.
No lies told, man.
Yeah, man.
You go ahead.
I just want to get into, your backstory. You know the way you explain and break down everything. I wouldn't say a gimmick. I feel like I don't have the right word for it, but it's just, you show a lot of your past and your upbringing in your music, So how much of what you show us is not for show, but this is real life, the way you break down in your music, the way you break down your ads, your album cover, with the car on there, just kind of get into that a little bit, your authentic self.
Man, everything I put in my music, if ain't truth to it, then what am I doing? It's like, my last project, States of Mind, that was one big personal journey. So if I were to lie about anything on that, that's fucking crazy.
For sure.
Because there's some things on that project that I'm talking about, especially like songs like Clarity, when I'm talking about, messing with a girl from Tinder and stuff like that. Why would I lie about that? It's kind of like I got to be honest about who I am so people can see that and listen to it, be like, damn, Sonny just admitted that. Dang, I got to do that. Like, I just got to be authentic as possible. And that's the thing. I heard Punch from TDE. I remember he tweeted years ago. He was like, the thing you don't want to admit or say on the track is going to be the thing that people remember most. It's going to make you stick out. He had a tweet something like that, and I took that and ran with it. I was like, man, bro, it's not easy, especially when you're talking about, like, family-related situations and you got to go home to family, and it's like, damn, I put this in a song. And you just got
I don't be understanding, like, why people, like, when you go to record a song, when you go to create anything, that's supposed to be your world. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is me. Like, you don't have to come here.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And I think so many artists be so worried about what people are going to think. But I'm like, that's the whole point, though. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be subjective no matter what. So it's like what you said. Like we was talking before we got on. J. Cole Once an Addict. He said his mom was not cool with that at first when he dropped that song. But it's like, bro, that's his world. You know what I'm saying? That did happen. So it's like, why would you not? And so many people relate because we've all had these issues. We've all had trauma. We've all, whatever you want to say, there ain't nothing on the sun that you can say I did growing up especially that somebody in some way, shape, or form did not go through. So that's 100%.
And even like what you said right there, it's also like one thing I do want to mention, like opening up, especially if it's about family or some people that's around you. What I never do, I never want to disrespect or draw that line to disrespect, even if in that moment I felt disrespected by, let's say, some of my family, someone around me, because that's just, why would, a lot of people, they do that for validation. They want to disrespect their family or disrespect someone and be like, to try and relate to some people. So it's like, me,
for sure.
I try to also walk a line of respect, because it's like, I'm not trying to bash.
No.
I still got to tell my story.
Right.
But it's like, how can I tell my story, still be in my story, how I felt, but not like just bash.
Yeah, right.
Because that's, I don't know. Because that's hard to talk about with your family. It's like, okay, I've had songs and stuff like that, but I never just outright bashed. Nah, I'm not down with that. Nah.
Speaking of family, how supportive has your family been of your journey? I mean, I know your pops, you know what I'm saying?
Sir.
He's a musician, so how is that going? Yeah, shout out pops all the time.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, no, they definitely support it. My in-house family, my parents, my siblings, for sure. Even, my grandmas before they passed, so they definitely supported. And one thing I'm glad to say, like the whole art prize thing, I got to win art prize before my nana passed. And she got to see that living. I remember she texted me, she posted about that, like just so proud. And it's like, to work on something so much and, like, put all your time into something, right? Because, my family supported, but it kind of took a little bit. Because when you start rap, you tell your parent, oh, yeah, I want to rap. Like, man, if my son tells me I want to rap, I'm like, oh, hell no.
For sure, for sure.
You got to put in the work for that. My dad, a musician, so it's like he put in the work for decades. So he knows, like, this industry, like, you got to be about it. You can't just say, like, oh, I want to do it. So I didn't tell him for a minute. It's like, nah, I want to show him. So, eventually he found out, but, you can listen to States of Mind. He supported, but it's like, man, there's also real life situations you got to take care of. Like my dad, he has a whole family. He had offers in the table back in the day, but he's like, man, I got to put my family first. So that keeps me in mind, where it's like, going back to this, I rap, I do music. That's my passion. I still work a normal job. I still got to pay bills. I still got to, it's a line, it's a balance. So that's, regular guy, regular mind, this project I'm dropping is that fine line. It's basically what my dad was telling me, that, handle your real life, the work, family situations, but also the craft. So it's me like, all right, this is the line, and I'm going to fuse them.
Fire.
That's amazing. Golly.
So let's talk about States of Mind a little bit, man.
Yeah.
It was very well received.
Yeah.
Like,
well, nominated.
Yeah, man. Like, so I'm going to just say this. I'm going to admit this on camera to you. I was in a conversation, and somebody said, I don't know if you heard this, but somebody said something about, correlating it with Illmatic. And I'm from that era.
Whoa.
So I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. When I first heard that, I said, oh, no. Not at all. Not at all.
Typical old head right
here. Hey, but because I got so much reverence for that album. That's my favorite album from Nas. But I understand where that person was coming from. When you hear things like that, or any other things you may have heard before about your album, what does that feel like to you?
Bro, that's why I do it. Because I've had people, like, crying to me about it, telling me they cried to me about it. People, like, breaking down, like, yo, this song, like, I don't, like, this music is bigger than just the physical, man. Like, this is really, like, spiritual. This is really helping people. And that's why, a lot of people don't understand. So it's like, you saying that. For someone to even say, hey, it reminded them of Illmatic, like, to me, just hearing that's like a big-ass compliment. Because it's like, bro, people don't know that project was in progress for years. Years. So it's like, to finally have it see the light of day, that whole journey I was going through, and someone to say, man, comparing it to, because a lot of people say that's the best hip-hop album all time. Like, that's
so a lot of people
debate that everybody, like, a lot of people say that. So for me to get compared to what a lot of people say the best hip-hop album of all time is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So that's an honor, man. That's why I do it.
Yeah.
Definitely why I do it.
And I always say, man, like, we just talking off camera, man, the great albums always give you a movie feel. And that album definitely had a whole movie feel. You could see everything that you were saying, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciated it for that, man. You did your thing on that, definitely.
Hey, appreciate you, man. That's approaching projects like a movie too, how I got a climax, one big story, the sequencing, what am I trying to tell here? And the fact, that was a double album.
Yep. That's why you came out the gate.
That was an hour, that was like hour 40 minutes.
Bro, that was
That's
crazy.
Crazy. Yeah, man.
And still well received. We live in an era where people's favorite artists drop a long album. Man, the album too long, man. Like, God damn. But then 2 weeks later, asking for another tape.
True.
So,
they don't, and that's the thing, because with the streaming era, people don't really sit with music no more. So that's most of the problem why. Did you have any kind of second thoughts about dropping the album that long?
Hell yeah. Bro, but I didn't even know it was that long till, like, I started piecing it together, because I knew I wanted 20 songs. I knew I wanted 2 sides because it goes with the whole concept. But then when I actually sat back, I'm piecing it together, and I'm looking at the timestamps. I'm like, bro, this shit just keep getting longer. Like, I keep scratching my head. Like, to me, it's like, I like and don't like longer albums. It really just kind of depends on who's doing it. So it's like, bro, it's a fast food world right now. So it's like, I'm about to throw a double-sided concept album. Nobody even know me. I'm about to just do this. So I was like second guessing it like crazy. So that's why when I dropped it and to see the love it got, and for people to, like, stay tuned to the end, that's a big part. People telling me, bro, the last track, you brought it all together. When you said this and that, I'm like, oh, they really listened to the whole project, the whole shit. Yeah.
That's dope. I do want to say too, man. Give you your flowers a little bit. You really remind me of La Russell as well. That even if you not listening to the music, what you bring to the table as far as personality and originality, you all around you. Anybody can be a fan of you.
Yep.
Appreciate
dope.
that.
Very
Appreciate
dope.
that.
Very dope. Very dope.
Well, talk to us about the showmanship, because that's a big part of your show too. You know, I think that's the thing that really sets you apart is the showmanship. Where did that come from? Like, was that an innate thing that you just started doing, or do you seek things out to be like, okay, I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna try
Man.
But as you practicing it first, I want to know that.
I'm not gonna lie. A lot of times I don't practice.
Damn.
A lot of times I just go in because I'm that type of dude where it's like,
live in the moment.
I gotta do it. Like I'm just that's a bad and good thing, but it's like I'm a spontaneous dude.
Yeah,
so
she got wrecked. I'm sorry to interrupt, but she got wrecked at the Econ Summit.
Hey, insert clip. I don't know if y'all do that.
I'm gonna throw it up there.
Hey man, that boy got wrecked.
I was not expecting that, but I'm so happy that happened that I busted my shit, cause it's like, bro, people never gonna forget that.
Never.
People gonna be like, bro, what the? And I fucking paint, and I kept going. But the whole thing is like this, right? So I'm one of those dudes as a kid. I was a kid that was like, man, I never want to do what other people doing. I was a kid that wanted to be different all the time. So it's like, as I got older, I still got that in me where I look at people performing. It just started this one day, like where I started doing wild shit. I was just looking at people performing. He'd just performing to the lyrics, doing the and the dude said, hype me up. Yeah. I'm like, this motherfucker not even hype. Who gonna hype him up? I remember I got so mad. I was like, how dare he tell people to hype him up? And he's boring as fuck. So
You're
I
supposed
was
to bring energy.
So it was that day where I'm like, I gotta do something wild. They gonna remember me. So I was just looking around like, fuck, I'll jump off the stage. I'll just fall. I'll do whatever. And then when it got to States of Mind, I seen the suitcase at Marshall's. It was big as hell. So I'm like, I wonder if I could fit in that.
Oh, so you practiced that? Did you get in that before you got on the stage?
Bro, I got in at Marshall's. I laid it on the ground
That's
at Marshall's.
crazy.
Crazy.
That security camera looked crazy. Like,
You should ask for that footage.
bro, people walk around, they probably thought I was about to kill somebody. Bro.
Sure.
What the fuck?
Hell
People
yeah.
kept looking. So I'm like in it. I'm like, oh, I can fit it. I could do this.
That's
I could
crazy.
do this. And it fit with the concept too. And it's like, the suitcase represents the baggage. So it's like I do spontaneous shit, but there's always some kind of little meaning to it. It ain't always just random.
For sure.
But yeah, that's where it come from. Me just seeing what people not doing. Where it's like, bro, people not getting lit, people not doing that. Shit, I'm gonna be the first. Fuck it, I'm gonna do that.
And you always change it up, because I remember I saw you performing at, I think it might have been a haiku. And I think at the end of your freestyle rap, you pulled out a business card. I think you said something like, I got a business card or something. And everybody went crazy in that joint. Everybody went crazy in that joint. I was like, bro, who? But yeah, your show, because the first time I saw you, we were at Midtown, and you did the freestyle off the top.
Yeah.
Bro, I was like, yeah, who is this guy? And then that's when I went and listened to the Cleanse, because I think the Cleanse had just dropped, or you were about to drop it. Cleanse is fire too. If you ain't listened to the Cleanse, you slipping. You got to go back a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
You know about the Cleanse. Oh, man.
Yeah, the Cleanse is fire.
For sure.
Man.
So what's the next project again?
A regular guy, a regular mind.
Irregular Mind.
Yes, sir.
What does that mean, and what are you getting ready to hit the people with?
Basically, right. You know what? It takes place after my last album, States of Mind. This is a mixtape. Regular Guy is a mixtape.
Gotcha.
The next album is The Working Man. But Regular Guy is basically like, all right, I come back from being over the road. I got my own apartment, made it out my parents. So it's like me stepping into like, this adult life with this shit really like, paying bills, doing all that. And it's me being like, yo, this shit is not what it's cut out to be. Because the whole time I was like, yeah, I'm going to make it out. I'm going to do all this. But then when you finally stand in your own on 2 feet for the first time, it's like, this shit not it. So it's kind of me having that realization of being like, I respect people who do like these 9-to-5s rest of their life. We need people like that. For me, it's like, I'm going to do it.
Right.
But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, and this, where I work, this is my label. It's like, I'm going to invest these checks, and I'm going to make sure, like, okay, people see me roll around. I don't got, man, I'm a rapper. I don't got a nice car. But it's like, this is my car. So when you see me, it's my car. It's a regular car. So it's like, you know what? Most people, I just started thinking about it. I'm like, most people in the world don't have the nicest car. Most people, U.S. Most people in the U.S. don't got a nice house. Like, we in a recession. We struggling. So it's like, what am I trying to do? Trying to like, okay, let me rent a car. Let me do all this. Most people not living like that. People need to hear this music and be like, damn, I'm a regular guy too. I'm a regular girl too. Like, I go through regular shit. So it's just me talking about regular shit I go through. We all go through. But this where the irregular mind come in. It's like, where do I put my twist on it?
Sure.
I dropped D L SONNNYYYY. It's a song about me being a trucker. Like, what? You know, that's just so like, okay? But it's like, how do I make that into a banger? How can I make that into an anthem? That people who don't even truck, like you said, C-D-L,
that was fire, bro.
Like,
That
it's
was
like,
fire.
I'm trying to really motivate people with this and be like, hey, I'm going through the same shit because people are coming up to me thinking I made it. What? I'm still here. I'm still, like, I did not make it. So it's like, I got to remind people, like, bro, I'm still going through the same shit.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say, too, not to bring up the Russell too many times during the interview, but, you know, speaking of the, you know, people wanting to see, you know, the realism, I would say. He was going out with Sada, and he had, you know, some clothes on. He's like, man, put some of that rapper shit on, man. You know, get dressed. And Russ was like, nigga, I am dressed. You know, this is what I'm wearing. You know what I'm saying? I know it was, not saying it as a diss. I'm not trying to say that Russell was dissing him or anything, but it's just the realism. I don't need the crazy change. You don't need the crazy watches, bro. Like, I'm telling you about me. I'm telling you my story. Ain't no facade of none of this.
Absolutely.
So
that's why you catch me in the work uniform performing sometimes. Cause it's like, bro, like, if you catch someone out in public, they're not always gonna have the rapper shit on.
Man,
so
so
it's
many
like,
people see me with bullshit on, bro.
Bro.
That boy stay with the white ones and the T-shirt. It don't matter.
Type beat.
I know what he pulling up in.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
So, who were those inspirations for you?
I was just about to ask that.
Man,
Rappers, movie artists, it don't matter. Like, who were those people that you were like, man, I gotta make it because of them?
Oh man, since high school, TDE, just in general, mainly Kendrick and Ab-Soul, like, them two were the first where I was just, bro, everything. Like, I was just standing everything, bro. Like, back then, you know, when it was first getting hot and stuff like that, I was like, man, like, and then Ab-Soul, he got a mixtape called Long Term 2.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yep, where he talk about being a regular dude. So it's kind of like that, and I've heard, this is years later, but it's like I always want to make a project where I'm like, that, I like that concept. I'm not going to take his concept, but it's like how because he got a song where he's talking about, oh, I'm a regular dude. I'm like, shit, I'm regular too. So how can I put my regular life into something? So yeah, that was really kind of like, okay. But then other, you know, artists like Lupe, Inspire, DJ Quick, you know, so just to name a few. Currency. So.
Fire.
Any Michigan inspiration?
Oh, for sure. Giovanni.
Payroll.
Oh, Slum Village, duh.
Slum Village, yeah.
Slum Village, yeah.
Met them, right?
Yeah, I did get to meet him.
Yeah. Tell us about that, though.
Oh, man, I was just a fan, bro. I can't even act like, oh, yeah, I know T3. But I ain't gonna lie. He was like, Sonny Ski, okay. He see me at the show. He dapped me up. And I'm like, one day, because I always promised myself, I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm gonna get a feat with Slum Village, man. Yeah, definitely Slum Village.
Slum Village, man. Y'all got to come holler at
Tap
my
in
man.
with the guy.
For sure.
So even R&B, Dwele. You know, I love Detroit, man. Detroit was really like, especially like the underground scene, definitely like influenced me a lot. You know, just from down to like the beats, especially. Especially on this new project, I'm really tapping into like, okay, the Michigan sound. Like I always have been to like the underground sound, but now it's like you hear some shit where it's like, okay, you know, because I've been fans of it for a minute. Obviously like T Grizzly, Sada, you know, Drago, Bino, all them. But it's like, all right, you know, but I'm from Michigan, so I got some of that energy in me, but it's like I'm going to do it my way. You know, so this project is combining sounds. It's combining like the boom bap, but it's also combining like the lit shit. Sure. So it's like I'm meeting a middle ground, and I'm every other track I'm switching it up.
What? Brandon, I do not talking to you.
Yeah.
I'm saying in general.
Yeah.
Brandon, do you have any? You got a team behind you, or is this all solo? Is anybody behind you? You know, working on analytics, working on the rollout, or?
Nah, like I work with the same people when it come to like engineers. Like shout out Devin, Grand Trappist. You know, Orange Cap does a lot of my visuals. White Boy Elite does a lot of my visuals.
Shout out White Boy Elite.
Shit, Mitten Ties, you know.
Shout out Mitten Ties.
You know, I love. Shout out to Cali.
Shout out Mitten Ties. Shout out Cali for sure.
So I mean, but I wouldn't say I have like a team per se. It's really just kind of like I work with a lot of the same people. But this project, especially, I was like, nah, I'm working with GR producers the whole project. There's no more lease beats. There's no more none of that. So chasing on the project. Y'all gonna hear that one real soon.
Yes, sir.
Real soon.
Yes, sir.
Single. You know, but so me tapping in with them. So so far I got him on it. Derek Shorter on it. I got Pablo Escobar on it.
Shout out.
Man, Pablo Escobar
Go
tore that
crazy.
up.
Did he? I'm mad I had to leave,
night,
bro. He go crazy, bro.
Man.
Yeah,
He's up there going crazy.
He's crazy.
He's insane.
That was my first time seeing him.
Oh, for real?
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited
Pablo,
to hear
nice.
that then for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Nah, he's crazy.
Damn.
Then Rich 100.
Shout out Rich.
Got him on there. David Rat. He from here as well. And
Shout
then
out David.
yeah, I'm still working out the other one, so I don't want to say.
Who did the
just yet.
CDL Sonny song?
You said what?
Who did CDL Sonny?
Fish Scale.
Fish Scale,
on the
okay.
beat.
Yep.
Shout out Fish Scale.
Shout out all the producers.
Shout out everybody in name. Oh, God.
Yeah, so that's I'm really tapping in like, nah, like GR, we got some good ass producers, and I feel like
I think we do too, for sure.
there hasn't been anyone to really like let me work with like the best producers from here and make it all into one product. I'm not saying it's never been done, but recently I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like I've heard someone try to like bring it all together, you know.
I think the only person that's done that is Willie. I think Willie did that one time where everybody was from Michigan. And then Troy. Caesar. Troy Caesar. Them the only two though I can think of that make that happen. But yeah.
I'm gonna get a Troy beat one day.
Oh man, you got to. We already had that conversation, but yeah. 100.
Let's dive into you being a award-winning artist, man.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about that process, man. From song breakdown to the night when everybody heard the news, man. Just go over it, man. I want to hear from your perspective.
Craziest part. So I was on the clock, right? And I was doing a late shift. It was like damn near 16. I was going over hours. So I'm like, man, it was a shitty ass night. So I park my truck or whatever. I go to Myers. I'm getting some groceries and some shit before I go home. And then I'm walking around, and then I see a notification in the group chat that we got for Trauma Project. It said, congratulations. I was just like, whatever. I just didn't think. It was a long day, so I'm like, all right, whatever. I don't know what they're talking about. So I'm just walking. I'm going getting about the bananas or some shit. And then another thing, congratulations. Like, what is going on? So I go to Facebook, and I see K Millennium post, we just won art prize, blah, 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 all this other shit. I said, what?
Wow.
Hold on. I ran out of Myers. Like, sprinting out of Myers. They thought I stole some shit. I get in my car, bro, and in the Focus, I'm doing fucking 90. I'm fucking.
Oh, damn.
I'm going back in town by then.
Yeah,
okay.
I just got back in town. I was going to pop up, but the thing already ended.
Gotcha.
I didn't think everybody was still there. So I was like, yeah, I missed it. You know, it is what it is, you know. I'm glad to be even nominated, shit like that. It was just a long day, so I was just not in the mood for nothing. I'm not going to lie. But as soon as I heard that, I perked up. I went straight down the highway. I fucking got there. I seen Scoop, seen you, Jakai, Speedy. I'm trying to remember who else was there. But I remember running up.
D Short was down there. Dane was down there.
I remember I sprinted, bro. I fucking sprinted the Scoop. I said, what? I was like, what the fuck? Bro, I was tripping because as a kid, bro, I always wanted to do art prize because before music and stuff, my thing as a little kid was cartoons. So I was always drawing. So ever since a kid, I said, I'm going to be an art prize. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to be an art prize. So when the fact we even made it to art prize alone, I was like, I did it.
Yep.
I did it. That was a childhood dream. So I was just happy to be a part of it. When we won it, bro, I can't even describe that feeling again.
Crazy, bro.
I started calling my family, my girl. I was like, what the, man, I was tripping. I was like, what?
Yeah, a lot of us never won nothing,
man.
so,
For sure.
A lot of us never won nothing, so that was an amazing feeling. I'll never forget that night because everybody had wine and everything. He had a bottle of water. He He was tapping people with a bottle of water. Like, yeah.
Sober soul.
I ain't never seen so many grown men jump around. We wasn't at no basketball court. We wasn't at no football field. Niggas said, I'm just like, I was just in disbelief, bro.
Was you down there when it got announced?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you came afterward.
I always tell my little piece because it's mad funny. It's funny all the time. We was driving down there, and I called you. I was like, yeah, I'm on my way down there.
That's right. You
called me.
Yeah.
And then you was like, I'm on my way down there. I was like, all right, I'll be down there in a minute. And then I'm parking the car, and you call me again. I told her, I'm like, God damn, I just told this nigga I'm pulling up. I answer the phone. This nigga like, yo, we just won our prize. I was like, I turned short. I said, man, these motherfuckers just won our prize, bro. Got out the car, and man, it was crazy, bro.
The funniest part, I parked in the parking garage on right by Rosa Parks, and I got out. I remember I seen Debo right at the sidewalk. I'm like, yo, where's it at? Where's it at? He's like, what? I'm like, the festival. He's like, hey, y'all won, blah, blah. He's congratulating. I was like, this shit is crazy. I was just on cloud 9. He would say, oh, they down there. I fucking boom,
out of there.
sprinted down.
Damn, man. You still feel like you riding the high to this day?
I wouldn't say riding the high, but I'm definitely, going back to my Nana seeing that, before she passed.
Yeah, that's amazing, bro. That's amazing.
That I'm just glad she got to see that, because, she believed in me a lot, so for her to see that. And like I said, my childhood dream was to be in Art Prize, not win it. So the fact we won it, I was just, I'm always forever grateful to school.
100% shout out school.
Yeah, man. So, yeah.
All right. 5 years from now, where do you see Sonny Ski? Where do you see the name? Where do you see the brand? Where do you see yourself?
All over the world, household name, and doing it on my own terms.
100%.
Classic discography. That's really like my thing. Classic discography. Like, you look at my project, like, you just see the cover, oh, that shit. Like, you just get like, oh, chills. Like, oh, that one.
Yeah.
Not that one. Like, debates between my discography. That's what I want.
Dope, man. Dope.
You got anything else?
Got anything in closing?
I'll just ask one more question. Give us your keys to making a song, to making a great song. What do you think it takes? What do you think is necessary for a great record that's going to catch on, that people going to love? What do you go to?
Man, my whole thing, I think every great record has some kind of concept. I'm not saying it got to be super deep, some storytelling stuff. Like, let's look at, like, some big songs. First Day Out, T Grizzly. What's it about? Is it a concept? He just got up. He was just locked up, just got out. The whole thing. As that song goes on, it starts out with the pianos and shit like that. That goes into my next topic. There's what's it called? It's dynamic.
Dynamics, yep.
So think, at some points it's low, then it gets high. That's my whole thing. If everything just stays at one level the whole time, it could still be a great song. Don't get me wrong, but that's where the ups and downs. Cause it's kind of like, no disrespect, but let's say you with a girl, right? Her feelings up and down for you. She might get mad that you do one thing, but then she get really happy the next. But that just shows the love she got for you.
Oh, for sure.
So it's like, I treat that as in music. Like, there's lows and downs. There's some parts where you're like more calm, but then you get lit. Like, that's the part. Even like Kendrick, Not Like Us, that A minor, how he held that out. That's the different shit. I feel like you gotta throw in some like memorable shit too as well. So to me, it's a concept, dynamics. The beat gotta be good.
Yeah, of course.
Sure.
Definitely, the instrumentation, whatever you singing or rapping on, it gotta be good. No way around that. I don't care how good you are at rapping. If the beat is trash, it's not good. It's not good. I don't care how nice the 16 is. And I was just talking to him about this. I hate when rappers rap about rapping. I got the 16, my shit mean. Like Coke with grenadine. It's mean. What are we talking about?
Right.
But I'm an acrobatic when I rap at it. And matter of fact, I'm in the attic. If you got a problem, then we can have at it with an axe and a saw. And
that sounds some
Shut up.
shit.
Yeah.
Sound like some M shit for sure.
If we just rap, like, nah, man. I like rapping about something, even if it's not super deep. It's just something to bring it all together, man. That's why with the anthem, GR, Welcome to GR, that song did well because it's about a topic. It's catchy. It sound good, too.
Yep.
But it's also about something that people hear, like, from here and be like, yeah. They could feel it.
Man, Speedy killed that verse, dog.
Oh, yeah, man.
Speedy killed that verse, bro.
Man, what? I ain't gonna lie.
Song, a masterpiece.
I mean, so yeah,
Appreciate
but I just, man, that verse, well, how he had everything, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I never told this publicly. After he sent me that verse, right? Because I had my second verse originally was just a 16, and I wasn't. It was like the first half of my second verse, but then I kind of ended it calm, type shit. And then there was singing in between when Speedy's supposed to hop in. I sent him the record. He got back to me. He sent it while Jelena was singing in the background. There's supposed to be a break. He sent it right after my second verse. It's going stupid. I was like, oh, whoa, hold on. I was like, hold on. So that last part of my second verse, I said, I'm going to cut that, and I'm going to add to my second verse. I didn't change the first part of my second verse. I was just like, hold on, wait, I need to add more.
He went
I need to
crazy.
add more. He went stupid on that third verse. So, you know, that's where you got like that. You know, that faster part of my second verse and shit like that. Oh, yeah. That was inspired by Speedy. Because I'm like, okay, hold on. Now I gotta go a little crazier on this second verse.
Yeah. I got to say, I'm going to say this. Y'all two are some monsters, bro.
For sure.
Appreciate it.
You and Speedy, the content, the music, the look, the brand.
Oh,
Like, y'all two are setting the pace for everybody else that I can see. I ain't trying to disrespect nobody, no people being their feelings, but from what I see, y'all two, man, I love y'all, bro. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate what y'all do. I appreciate y'all love for the craft. I appreciate y'all passion, everything y'all give, bro. Thank y'all. Thank y'all, bro. Y'all are inspiring, bro. For real.
Very,
Keep doing
very.
it.
Appreciate you.
So-
Appreciate y'all. Because, like, you know, Speedy, he's someone that inspires me, too. You know, when I first seen him, this one had the long hair. I was really bumming it.
Damn, you had long hair?
Yeah, yep.
Oh,
if you go look at the cleanse, you'll
yeah.
see. Yeah,
Yeah. I was a hippie, man. So I pulled up. I remember it was at the first Pass the Mic or some shit years back. And I remember I seen him walk in and just seeing him perform. Because I heard his name before, obviously. But that was the first time I seen him perform. And I was like, nah, I got to step my shit up. So everything he does with his brand, you know, big inspiration. Y'all too, like what y'all doing with
Appreciate
this
it.
podcast and shit like that. Like how y'all come to different areas like this. Y'all down to do this. I appreciate what y'all do. Because we need more stuff like this. You know, so it ain't just the normal, what's the rap name? How'd you get it?
Yeah.
Where can they find you at?
So,
Nah, so I appreciate what y'all do.
Well, speaking of that, where can they find you at?
Sonny Ski, SONNYYY. Find me on all platforms. Sonny Ski 616 on Instagram. Yeah.
everything will be linked in the description.
Yeah. All right, you want to go ahead and close it out? I'll go do the thing.
No, she can bring it over.
Oh, okay.
I actually got one more little question before we do the.
Go ahead.
How did you feel when y'all was shooting the Welcome to GR part at the Metro Cruise? How did you feel all them people right there when y'all was shooting that? Did you feel anything like nervousness or anything?
Nah, I wouldn't say nervousness. I was too hot, bro. I
Got
had the jacket on. That's the thing. I do get nervous for performing and shit. That's still for sure thing. But I wasn't really nervous. I was just like, all right, let's get it done. Let's hurry up. Like I'm in like director mode where I'm like, okay, Cap got this amount of time. We got to hurry up. We got to do this. So I was just so focused on getting it done.
For sure. Every episode we like to gift a bottle of Stock the Bar vodka, which is our official sponsor of the Risk Takers. In every episode that we do.
Shout out Stock the Bar. Shout out Daryl Reese.
Shout out Daryl Reese. How many times is distilled?
7?
Come on, man.
Where you like to get it at?
I love to get it at the AC Hotel.
Hey, see, y'all got to holler at us, man. We giving y'all so much free promo. Somebody that's connected with the AC.
Come on, risk takers.
Please.
Holla at 'em.
Takers, come on.
We need to do a
Please.
show at AC. Like,
Yeah,
we
we
need
do.
to make that happen.
Yeah, we
you
do.
know what I'm saying?
Maybe when we link with jokes or something, we can do it.
Yeah. Well, but do Daryl got ties to AC?
I mean,
We gonna have to holler at him about that.
it's in there.
That's what I'm saying. We gonna have to, we got
gonna
to.
figure it out.
Yeah.
Sorry, we ain't interrupt the sponsor. Every episode, the official Risk Taker, every episode, get a bottle of Stock the Bar vodka as our official sponsor for the Risk Takers, man. So, we got Sonny Ski right here. Super, super, super over the level of the Risk Taker is, man.
Yes.
Astronomical.
Yes.
So,
Tremendous.
if we had two, I would have gave you two. You know what I'm saying?
Sober soul. This will last a minute.
For sure. How we like to end it off, man?
Man, we always like to ask the risk taker of the hour if they have any other risk takers they would like to highlight and invite on the show. This is their personal invitation from you.
6 Man. I gotta say 6 Man because that's the dude, man. When he took me on tour back in February, like my first time ever being out the country.
I was gonna say, y'all went to Canada, right? Yep.
Canada.
Damn.
So him bringing me along and just kind of like giving me the game on a lot and just taking me under his wing, I learned a lot. And I really learned more about him and how he goes about touring and doing all this thing. And I gotta say, bro, I haven't really met a bigger risk taker than 6 Man. He really like, I just observed. I'm like, man, he really like risking a lot of shit for this. So like, that's someone I always respect. You know, always shout out to 6 Man. Yeah, y'all definitely gotta get like, he'll have stories, man.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
I do want to say about time this episode come out, I will have a huge announcement for myself, and how Risky Business in full will be moving from here on out for the next foreseeable future. So, yeah, stay in tune for that, man. Please check out. Say the album again one more time for the people.
Regular Guy, a Regular Mind coming real soon.
Real soon, man. Chase.
What's the word, man? It's been a pleasure, my brother.
Hey.
Appreciate you. Can't wait for the project to drop. We got something cooking. So,
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Chasing on the project.
Yes, sir.
I will say a little piece of, for just the risk takers. We will be taking this show on the road very, 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 very soon, man. You know, we might have to get our CDL for how much we have to get on the road. It's been a Risk Takers, man. It's your boy Oso. We got Sonny Ski. Got my main mans right here.
In the building. We out.
We out.